Then in terms of Everton, we've spoken before a few times about the Leadenhall case, and ACAP and Leadenhall have been unable to agree on an NDA under which Everton transaction terms would be shared for the takeover. Is there any concerns with that case that it could cause issues for the takeover and hold it up further down the line?
Yeah, I think that it's not. I suspect they will get there, but likewise, I think they do have an issue because I think the court has said as of yesterday that it does need to be put to the court for approval. Effectively, that's cutting a long story short in terms of what the hearing said, and we haven't yet got the decision of the court, but that's how it's been reported this morning. And what that would mean is they're going to have to deal with the NDA and they're going to have to share the information and they're going to have to get the court to approve it. But all of that, in any event, sounds to me like it's going to have timetable issues, and that's the best case. So even if it is approved ultimately, which I'm sure it will be, it's going to delay things. So I think it is a bit of an issue, actually. Just from a timing perspective, because we know that they'll be burning cash at this time of year. Everton, there's not a lot of money coming in because you don't get season ticket money at this time of the year. You've already had it. You don't get TV money this time of year. You've already had it. There's no prize money, so you've got a little bit coming through the door for things like match day sales and things. But it's not significant. So we don't know what the cash position is, but I would not be surprised if we see Friedkin Group putting in some money in some form over the next few weeks.
And I guess there'll potentially be an eye on January as well. They'll maybe want to get in there and strengthen the squad if they can before then.
Yeah,
because of the position they are.
I think they'd like to. Yeah, I think they'd like to, but I suspect it's going to be quite challenging to do that as we sit here today. Given that we're in November, the deal's not been approved. I don't know. I think the Premier League approval, assuming they made it when it was first announced, the Premier League approval part could be coming quite quickly from here. I mean, I think when we looked at the United one with Sir Jim Ratcliffe, I think it took 6 weeks, and that was even having the Christmas period in the middle of it. So this one should also be 6 weeks or maximum 6 weeks, really. And we're coming up to that period from memory. I think it's been a while already. So if they did make the application when they originally announced the deal, we could be quite close to the Premier League approval. But of course, you've got to deal with all the issues.